Miles Sanders' first carry of the game. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Well, you know, if you've got the defense laying back, maybe that option works. But if you're coming hard on third down,
it doesn't work because you force the hand of the quarterback and the runner too quickly. And most of the time, unsuccessfully.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blocked. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Murray a give. This is counter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Left side here to Sanders. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They start the drive with Connor.
Come on, man. Are you serious right now?
A yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Connor. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down.
And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Murray now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 9, Murray.
Yes, sir.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Zach Ertz from 19 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Steps away to his left.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final 28-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On 2nd and 9, Murray flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Play action. Now it's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They run behind center with Connor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On the handoff, Connor. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. They'll run for it with Connor. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Ain't no fucking way. Why would
The Eagles have got it. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. The 40. The 20.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. On 1st down, Hurts. Dancing to his left. Coming now for Jake Elliott. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Elliott is good. And they have taken. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
Back to throw, Murray. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Murray to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first. Come on. Hey. Now Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. Have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
Snacky.
Oh, that's a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And they have just about sewn up this football game. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive will start with Conner. The Eagles going to take the...
My bad, y'all.
But the audio cut out because of my internet, because I'm using my hotspot, you know, little hotspot joint, but.
Yes, sir. Ski.
This is why you don't celebrate old me so early in the game, man. I'll straight disrespect you like this. Straight up.